Hey everyone, it's Madgicorn Messages. I'm going to be doing a general message. I guess to start the year off, we'll just see what comes through. What channeled messages are going to be coming through to start the year off for 2023. Take a quick shuffle here. We have take action now. Leader. And abundance. All right. So immediately I heard get uncomfortable. There is something coming in. I feel like it's energetic. You could be having maybe some opportunities come in. It could be passion project, career, maybe opportunities to meet new people and connect, whether that's romance, professional, or just friends. There's something here around getting uncomfortable. And to stop overthinking, I heard analysis paralysis. So if there's something that you're wanting to start, or you had an opportunity come in, or a doorway's kind of open for something new for you to explore, you might be overthinking it, or like an image I just got is like an email. Maybe you got an email from someone and you are feeling overwhelmed about how to respond. Maybe it's something that could lead to something really, really good, really beautiful. And maybe like in this example, you are feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're procrastinating because you're afraid of what to say, how you'll come off. I'm getting the feeling that maybe by saying yes to something that comes in that's really good, it feels almost scary because it could really open up some amazing doorways like after that. Like, you know, you open one door and then all of a sudden there's like a bunch of doors that open, right? There's lots of opportunities that suddenly present themselves. I'm getting the feeling that by opening this door, you're opening the possibility to something really, truly amazing. And it might be really challenging, but not in a stressful way, just in like, it's going to make you think outside the box. It's going to make you get uncomfortable. You'll have to learn. You're going to be challenged in terms of growth, but it is going to be a lot of maturity, like a lot of mature growth there. Spiritual growth potentially, if it goes down that path, but we're always growing spiritually. I was getting the feeling that there's like analysis paralysis. Something has come up that's asking you to take action, or, you know, maybe in this email example, to reply or respond to somebody, and you've been putting it off for some time because you're afraid of the greatness that can come out of something, because it's going to require you to get uncomfortable. That's what I was that's what I was feeling. So whether that might be specific to someone, like an email, maybe someone's called you and left a message, or someone's texted you and you've been putting it off. There's like a form of communication that's come up. And I think that here, Spirit's really encouraging you to say, don't be afraid of the outcome, because the outcomes, it's only going to lead to something really, really good. You're afraid, or maybe you're nervous to step into this next level, because with the leader card, I'm getting the sense that this is really going to take you to the next level. It's going to allow you to really progress in whatever direction you're going to take. It does feel very much like career oriented, like a job, but it could also be entrepreneurial. So if you're starting your own business, or you've been really thinking about starting your own business, or starting some kind of side hustle, there's something here around taking action. And I do feel like you're in, I was going to say cahoots. I do feel like you're in communication with someone who's either like a mentor, or a professional who's already doing what you're wanting to do, or has done what you want to do, or someone who wants to partner with you. And I think that there is a lot of fear simply just from stepping outside of your comfort zone. And I think that because you're so comfortable in doing what you're doing, I don't think you really can fathom or even imagine the greatness that can come out of something more. That might be a bit of a stretch. I'm not getting the sense that this is going to be like overwhelming work. It's stressful and you're going to be unhappy. I do get the sense that this is a good kind of challenging work where it's going to challenge you to test your capabilities. And if you really want something, you'll go after it, especially when you're feeling fulfilled. You're really going to go after something that you really want. So Spirit's really encouraging you here with this message that take the necessary steps, get uncomfortable, follow through, follow up if someone's waiting on you or to hear from you. And know that by doing so, you're moving up in life. You know, you're on like a staircase. You're moving up the ladder. You're moving up the staircase. It's a step forward. It's a step up. There's going to be a big increase, not just emotionally, right? Maybe you're looking for something more fulfilling. There's going to be an emotional increase here where there's going to be more fulfillment in something that you're in, this like opportunity or something that's coming in or has come in. If you're willing to step through that door. But there's going to be a bigger increase in abundance. I'm not going to say it's like $1 million or anything like that, but say you make X amount of dollars at your current position or in life, whatever single job you have, and maybe this side business, a side hustle or entrepreneurial opportunity, or even a new job, it's going to increase your abundance materialistically, so in finances. And it's going to be a lot more than what you expect. It's going to create comfort and stability. Like, you're comfortable now in what you're currently doing and have been doing. Well, while this is a stretch and a step up, it's going to bring in that abundance, but it's also going to create more comfort around the sense that there's peace, knowing that you can take care of yourself, your loved ones, you can afford. It's like instead of just living like paycheck to paycheck or just living with really budgeted finances, you're actually going to be allowed some flexibility with your finances to be able to treat yourself, treat your family, kind of see this opportunity as the chance that you'll have to put in a little more legwork, a little more effort. And that's mostly for your own growth, right? That's not just someone's asking more of you or something's asking more of you and it's terrible. It's because you want to, and you want to keep growing and keep improving. I don't think that you realize that you really actually want this really bad. Like, I think there's something here that's the fear is like clouding your mind. If this is for you, I feel like there's a fear that's really clouding your judgment around something that you really want. And you don't realize how badly you want this, or maybe this opportunity doesn't quite look like what you wanted, but you don't actually realize just how much this is like exactly what you've been asking for. It might look a little different, might feel a little different. So while there is something here that's like a doorway that's open, a communication channel that's opened, and like I said, it could also be energetic. So like you might just have all of a sudden this urge to really take that leap of faith or step in the direction of working towards like something that brings in finances that's more fulfilling emotionally, but it's a personal side project, or something like that. You might be really like, I think that you really want this, but you're so scared of failing, but your judgment's being so clouded by what this really looks like, and you're not seeing just how amazing this thing that's coming in for you could really be. Like, it's extremely abundant, it's emotionally fulfilling, there's a lot more to it than just like material. I think if there's something spiritual here, like for, the obvious example, you read tarot or oracles, if you read cards, or you're a psychic and you do mediumship, channeling in different ways. Maybe there's something there, or maybe you're a healer and you do something with your hands like Reiki, or you're a massage therapist. Maybe there's something within what you do and know how to do that actually is taking it like a step further. And I keep hearing, like, I keep feeling like this is something that you really wanted. You were really hoping for this or praying for this or asking for this like all year. And finally it's here. And now you're kind of like a deer in headlights. Like, oh no, if I take a step through that door, now I have to move forward because I committed to it. I wanted it. Now, I think that, like I said earlier, it's possible that this doesn't quite look like what you wanted, but it's exactly what you need. It's exactly in alignment with what you were asking for. And that's usually how it goes. Like, you ask for something, you really want something, and then somehow it comes in like, it's the same thing, but it's also very different, but it's even better. That's typically like how things manifest in life, because God only knows what is the best for you, and He'll never give you something that you can't handle, but something that will always challenge you and help you grow. And it will, whether it's good or, good experience or bad experience, you'll always be given something that you need in order to progress and move forward. But I feel like this is something really positive, and this is something that you really, really wanted. So I do feel like what I'm getting is, like, the angels are really asking you to take that leap of faith and trust them. Trust yourself. That's like I felt that emphasis in that one. Really trust yourself. I think you might be really scared of failing, or scared of not being good enough, or scared of not being capable enough. But you're only as capable as hard as you work, or as much as you try. You're only as capable. How does that go? You're only as capable as the effort you put in, right? So, like, you want to, a random example, because I know people in life who do this, and you want to be a programmer, right? You want to learn how to code. If you want to learn how to code, then you need to start taking classes, or you need to start learning how to code online. And it takes a lot of effort to learn something that's totally out of your comfort zone if you've never done it before, but you're only ever going to learn if you try. So the angels, the spirit is really, really asking you to take action, follow through, and commit. It's not just committing to someone or something else. It's really committing to yourself. That's the important, like, the huge emphasis here is commit to yourself and know your worth and your capabilities are as much as you want to put in and receive. And know that whatever you put in, know that this thing that you really wanted, you're being asked to step up. You're being asked to step into that leader position, whether it is an actual leadership role or a mentor, or as an entrepreneur, you show up as a leader because you're pursuing things like on your own, and you're helping to encourage others in really positive ways. So there's some sort of leader energy here that you're being asked to really step into. And it's almost like I feel like I saw a curtain, and it felt like this here is the abundance that you don't quite see is behind this curtain. And it's like the moment you step through that door and you accept that opportunity, you accept this fated event, you accept this, commit to yourself and commit to whatever else outside of you, that all of a sudden this curtain is going to slowly open up, and you're going to be just blessed with this massive abundance. And that could show up immediately. Say you got a new job and you had a salary increase, or you start this side business or whatever this is, and you have this progressive increase in finances, and it's very exponential. So it's going to increase very fast the longer it goes. There's something here like that, and it's just, don't think that you quite realize how much abundance is on the other side of this doorway. Woo, that came out really fast. All right, so that's the message that's coming through. You're really being encouraged to be courageous, right? You can't have courage without having fear. You cannot have one without the other. That is polarity. That is life. That is everything. And right now, if you're feeling scared or really nervous to take a leap of faith or step forward, this really is your moment to say, I can do this. I am capable. I am worthy. I am deserving. And know that you've got this, and you're not going to be let down. And if you are let down, just know that you're being protected in some way for something better to come in. So this is your opportunity to really be courageous. Remind yourself that you have that strength, that deep well of strength inside you to step forward. Because it can simply be just replying to a text message about a job, about an interview. And maybe you're nervous, like, oh, maybe this job isn't really what I want. I don't know. But you'll never know unless you talk, you interview, you find more about the company, the people you would work with, to really know if it's a good fit. And by saying no to something immediately because you're nervous or you're scared, you potentially are shutting the door on something really, truly amazing. So just even those little moments of just paralysis, like we get stuck and anxious, really just kind of kick yourself into gear, force yourself to really step outside of that and step into that courage and move forward and follow through. One step at a time, one day at a time. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That really felt like the message that needed to come through. So I hope that this resonated. If it didn't resonate, please let it go. It did feel a little more specific at times, but whatever sits with you is whatever feels right is meant for you. All right, well, I'm going to leave it. So thank you for watching, and until next time.